Welcome to Ephemeraphiles by Tomi, and today is day 5 or week 5 of the hashtag J&C Fall 22 collaboration. This is a project that is hosted by Cara Brandon Creations and DearJulieJulie, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I haven't yet got my journal put together. I've got some pages picked out, but I do have all of my stuff for the challenge completed. And today was just a little different, and I will tell you why. Usually, on the other days, I have been able to use every single piece of the things that were given to us from each of the sheets. Today, I tried to do something a little different. I didn't just keep the collage sheet together that Cara gave us. I tried cutting it up and using bits and pieces like I had seen other people doing. I was inspired by other people. But I couldn't use everything. No, I take that back. I used everything, but I had my boo-boo sheet with the hashtag that had the ampersand instead of the and so I used it to add some other things, and I was not able to use all of it. I had this left. Okay, so that was just a little silly. I was able to use everything, and that makes me happy because that was my goal for each of the days, was to use everything I was given. So for today, I have made an actual page to go in the journal. Let's go ahead and take a tour. I'm going to open it up this way. Now, the 2 pages, there's the collage page from Cara on the other side. Those 2 pages, sometimes when you glue 2 sheets of copier paper together that have been printed on and then try putting it in your journal, sometimes bad things happen. You get wrinkles where you don't want them, or they don't meet up just the way you want them to. So I cut each of those pages in half, and I have this piece of mulberry paper. I think it came in a pack of mulberry paper, but it's got a lot of grasses in it. So I don't know if it's mulberry paper or grassy paper. Anyway, I cut the pieces in half, and I glued 1/2 to each side of the grassy paper, and then I can put that into the signature and nothing funky will happen with my pages here. So let's go ahead and start the tour of the pieces. Again, I have used DearJulieJulie's botanical backgrounds. Botanical backgrounds, I think is what it's called. I'll check and make sure, but I'll have it linked. And actually, this part here doesn't have a whole lot of today's kit, except for the tag that I made, but I want to show it to you anyway. I pulled these pieces. This is from today's kit because it was part of the collage page, and that's how I got those little bitty pieces. Right here was just by punching. And this pocket here is Cara Brandon's from another set. I can't remember if it is from a different year or if it's one of the companion kits, but I went ahead and put that library pocket there. This is from the collage sheet. This was just picking up on some of the things that DearJulieJulie has used, and I have her Woodland Serenade behind them. And I did a little trick with this because the squirrels would have covered up so much of that piece of paper. I tore it in half here and scooched it apart. So it's longer. You see more of the music, but you still get to see the squirrels. I thought that was cute. And this tag is made from part of the collage page. As a matter of fact, I collaged from the collage page on top of the collage because I cut this butterfly out and put it on, or this moth on top. Goodness, I cut this square out and it had the butterfly instead of the moth. The moth was over here, so I cut the moth out, and I cut out the label that says moth, and I glued both of those over the butterfly, and this is on a file folder. And surprisingly, I only put one thing in that pocket. I tend to put a couple at least. On this side, let's go ahead and take a look at the tag that I made. This is Julie's pocket. And let's see. This is Julie's. This I cut out. I fussy cut from the collage page that's from Cara, and glued it on there. There's another of the circles from the collage page. This is from the collage page, and I just backed it on there to elongate this library card pocket. And then I tucked in these two cards. This one is from Julie, and I backed it with a piece of the collage paper. And then this is Dear Julie Julie's. I have a brad on there with a little leaf, and this is on some of my coffee dyed paper. And the brad will hook over the top there. I pull the owl up and I tuck it under the paper clip, and that helps to hold it up there where I want it. Underneath of the tag, I have collaged onto this page one of Julie's ephemera pieces that I think is an add-on kit, and this is from the collage page as well. All right, so we turn it over. And here is Cara's whole page. And I didn't want to just do that because I did that a couple of other times, and I just wanted to be different this time. And so I collaged on top of it. This pocket is from Julie. I think this is from Cara from another kit because it's right there. This is Julie's. This is from the collage sheet. It's this piece right here. I just fussy cut it out and glued it on. Let's see. Inside of this pocket, I have this tag, which is this right here, but bigger. It was on the mistake sheet. I cut out, let's see, I've got a piece of coffee dyed paper there, and I cut out the word autumn. It said autumn hats. I just cut out the word autumn and put it on there. I've got some of that grassy paper there and coffee dyed paper on the back. I have some of that voile fabric back here behind this cut. This is another brad that I've got inside a square of Julie's wallpaper, and I kind of wish that it had been over a little bit or back a little bit because these two bump each other, and it's too late to move them without tearing the whole thing up. So let's go ahead to this page. This is Julie's. It's the autumn book page, and I collaged a strip that was left over on top of it. This is a piece of her wallpaper that is creating a hinge. This is part of the collage sheet. This is part of the collage sheet. This is some grassy paper back here, and this brad is in the middle to help hold that opening there. I backed it with coffee dyed paper here. I've added one of Julie's little cards from one of her other sets. And inside I have this flip-flop tag. This is from the collage sheet, and if you turn it over, I have backed it with coffee dyed paper, so you have a flip-flop. And this is also from Julie's add-ons, and I have done some stenciling on the back. And what I thought was really fun was I was able to just line that up right there, so it kind of echoes the part that was already there. I just thought that was fun. And this tucks in behind. You know what? I may just stick that in there like that. I like that. All right, and really, that's all there is to today's make. There's a whole lot going on, but it's a pretty simple piece, and I'm happy with it. So that means we can, let's see, we can grab an ink pad from over here. It's not going to be the same color, but I don't care, because we get to check off week 5 And today's my husband's birthday, so everybody say happy birthday. So there we go. Thank you for joining me for hashtag J&C Fall 22. Make sure and check out all of the other artists that are taking part in this collaboration. Check out the hop. That list will be in my description box, and you'll just go to the first person on the list and you can work your way through from there. There are other people who are doing this too who are not in on the hop, but they are making some beautiful stuff. Make sure and check out all of the hashtag J&C Fall 22. Thank you for joining me today, and as always, be kind. Bye.